The People's Princess hit a wall, but watch out, the clay court comeback is coming. Stop whatever you're doing right now. Seriously. Put the snack down, find a comfortable seat, and settle in. Because what we're unpacking today on Court Vision Media is a modern sports drama that has an entire nation holding its breath and the tennis world watching with wide, curious eyes. This is a story of dizzying highs, a shocking setback, and a clay court redemption arc that could become one of the most memorable chapters in recent tennis history. We're talking about Alexandra Eala, the People's Princess of the Philippines, and one of the most compelling storylines in women's tennis today. If you've been sleeping on Alex Eala, this is your wake-up call. This is not just a tennis story. This is a national movement wrapped in a tennis racket. For years, the global sports spotlight on the Philippines belonged almost entirely to boxing and basketball, carried by icons like Manny Pacquiao. That kind of national love for an athlete is rare. Then came a young left-hander with a fearless forehand, relentless drive, and a fire that could light up an entire archipelago. Alex Eala didn't pick up an old torch, she lit a brand new one. Her origin story feels cinematic. As a young teenager, she left home for Spain to train at the Rafa Nadal Academy, stepping into an elite environment built on grit, discipline, and mental toughness. Homesickness, pressure, long training days under the Spanish sun, she endured it all. She absorbed the Nadal mindset and fused it with something uniquely her own, Filipina fearlessness. Then came the moment that changed everything. What made the moment unforgettable wasn't just the trophy, it was when she spoke in Tagalog, dedicating the victory to her people. That was when the tennis player became a symbol.
Buong puso ko itong ipinaglaban. Hindi lang para sa sarili ko, kundi para makatulong din ako sa kinabukasan ng Philippine tennis.
That was when the People's Princess was born. Years of grinding followed on the pro circuit. Small tournaments. Hard lessons. Slow climbs. Then the breakthrough that shook the tennis world, her electrifying run at the Miami Open. One by one, she defeated established stars and became the first Filipina to reach a WTA 1000 semifinal. An entire nation watched through tears and joy. The tennis world officially took notice. That run launched her into global consciousness. Through 2025 and into 2026, she stacked strong results: Auckland, Abu Dhabi, Dubai, Indian Wells, proving the Miami Magic was no fluke. On March 16, 2026, she reached a career-high ranking of world number 29, the highest ranking any Filipino player has ever achieved in WTA history. And then, the plot twist. Returning to Miami a year later, she ran into a red-hot Carolina Muchova and suffered a one-sided defeat. The loss cost her the ranking points from her semifinal run the year before, and she dropped more than a dozen spots in a single week. Headlines focused on the fall. Add to that a strange stat: since turning pro, Eala has yet to defeat a Czech opponent. The so-called Czech curse became a talking point overnight. But here's what the surface narrative misses. This is not a disaster. This is an opportunity in disguise. She now enters the clay court season with almost no points to defend. That means every match she wins from here is pure gain. A deep run in Linz, Stuttgart, or Madrid could shoot her straight back into the top 30, possibly to a new career high. The ranking math is suddenly working in her favor. And the way she handled the loss? Calm. Honest. Grounded. She said after a big win she's not invincible, and after a bad loss she's not broken. She spoke about clay as a chance to grow her game, not as a weakness. No excuses. No drama. Just maturity and hunger beyond her years. Clay demands patience, stamina, tactical construction, the exact tools that can elevate her game to the next level. Linz begins the run. Stuttgart follows. Then Madrid, in Spain, where her tennis identity was shaped. If you were writing a comeback story, you could not design a better setting. Look at the bigger picture. At just 20 years old, she already owns multiple top 10 wins and sits within striking distance in the season race standings. The question is no longer whether she belongs, it's how high she can climb when her all-court game fully matures. Because what Miami couldn't measure is this: the nation behind her isn't going anywhere. She walks onto the court carrying the pride of millions. She's already changed what Filipino tennis believes is possible. The clay swing starts now. Linz, Stuttgart, Madrid, and beyond them, the Grand Slam stage is waiting patiently. The People's Princess is not done writing her story. She's entering the next chapter. Do not look away. This is Court Vision Media, tracking every serve, every ranking move, every twist in the most captivating story in women's tennis. If you're locked into the Alex Eala journey like we are, you know what to do. Smash that like button, drop a comment below on how she breaks the Czech curse, and most importantly, hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so you never miss a single update. This is Court Vision Media, and we'll see you on the next one.